Hello and welcome to today's practice. I've got a beautiful practice for you today where we're focusing on some nice rhythmic movements to calm and settle the nervous system and to see if we can bring the body and the mind into a state of calm, peacefulness and ease. So to begin today's practice, just come to sit on your yoga mat or the carpet in your lounge room or wherever you are. Just come to sit down nice and comfortably. We'll start with a arm sequence today called Circle of Joy. So to do Circle of Joy, I'm just going to get you to take an inhale and we're going to interlace the fingers and then bring the hands up to shoulder height. As we do this, let's just see if we can draw the shoulders back a bit. So finding some comfort here. And then as we exhale, we're just going to push the palms forward and roll the spine backwards. So we're going to bring the belly button towards the spine, getting a beautiful stretch there. Let's inhale, come back up to center. So straightening the spine, bring the hands up above the head. So see if we can not bring the shoulders up around the ears and keep the shoulder blades relaxed down the back. As we inhale, let's bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and then we're going to extend the arms out the back and then bring the chest through. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the hands back in front. Really nice mindful movements. Be extremely mindful as the palms touch, and then bringing the hands back to chest center. So let's see if we can flow through the Circle of Joy 4 times, and we're going to link the breath with the movements. So see if you can be very mindful of every movement that we do. Let your awareness sink into the body and feel each little movement. So when you're ready, inhale, interlace the fingers, bring them to shoulder height, shoulder blades back. Exhale, palms come forward, round the spine. Inhale, straighten the spine, arms come up. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, extend the arms, chest comes through, you can gently look up. Exhale, bring the hands around, nice and mindful as the palms touch, coming into chest center. Let's do 3 more of these. Interlace the fingers, inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, palms press forward around the spine, get a beautiful stretch. Inhale, hands come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, extend the arms, chest comes through. Hands come towards the front, nice and mindful as the palms touch, and hands come to chest center. I think I might have accidentally mixed up the breaths there with our inhales and exhales. So it's not too important on which movement you breathe in or out, just that we're linking the breath with the movements. So hopefully I'll get it right for you this time. So inhale, interlace the fingers, shoulder height. Draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, palms come forward, round the spine. Inhale, hands come up, straighten the spine. Exhale, hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, extend the arms. Bring the chest through. Exhale, nice and mindful as we bring the hands towards the front, palms touch, and come to chest center. Last one. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, palms come forward. Really stretch through the spine. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, behind the back, interlace the fingers. Extend the arms, chest comes through. You can gently, softly look up. Hands come towards the front, palms touch, and chest center. Close the eyes down for just a moment and just take some soft breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feeling the rise and fall of chest and belly as you breathe. Setting an intention to let go of some of your thoughts as we allow our awareness to rest on the feeling of the breath. Thoughts will come every 5 to 10 seconds. This is completely normal. With practice, this sort of softens a little bit and we begin to not think quite as much. But the practice to begin with, you can open your eyes, is the letting go of the thoughts. So when you're ready, we're just going to come into a downward facing dog. So we're going to do some mindful body rolls. So just walking the feet out, finding some comfort in your downward facing dog. So you might want to walk the feet forward a little bit or backwards a little bit and just finding where your body is comfortable today. See if we can get the feet around about hips width apart. And then when you're ready, we're going to take an inhale and we're going to come forward into a high plank. As we exhale, we're going to bend the knees as if we're going to come onto all fours, but we're not going to actually put the knees on the ground. So we're probably about a centimetre or a few centimetres away from the ground. And then we're going to inhale and come back up to our downward facing dog. So this is a nice mindful body roll. So let's do 4 of these. So inhale, let's come to high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, sort of coming onto all fours but not putting our knees on the ground, and then we're pushing back almost as if we're in child's pose, coming back up, downward facing dog. Keep rolling over into our high plank, bending the knees, coming all the way back, bringing the sit bones back towards the heels, coming up. I think we've got 2 more. Bend the knees, coming down, feeling each and every movement. Taking some nice deep breaths, feeling the yoga mat or carpet beneath your hands, beneath your feet. And then we're arriving back up into our downward facing dog. Let's come down into our child's pose. Let's do a wide leg child's pose. So we're bringing the knees out towards the edge of the mat. Bring the tops of the feet down onto the ground and see if we can pull back into a nice relaxing child's pose. So it's not always possible to get the sit bones onto the heels in child's pose. A lot of the time, if we're a little bit tight, we'll be up a little bit, and that's fine too. So just seeing if we can find a little bit of comfort here. To take a couple of resting, mindful breaths. From here, let's tuck the toes under at the back and press up into our downward facing dog. And then we're just going to slowly and mindfully walk the feet through and come down into a sitting position. So from here, we're going to come into our bridge pose. So giving our back a gentle stretch, stretching through the spine. So feet are about hips width apart. So not too wide, not too close together. We want them pretty much in line with the hips if we can. Take an inhale, and as we exhale, slowly and mindfully rolling the spine down along the ground until we're laying down on our back. So from here, we're going to come into a nice bridge pose. So the feet are flat on the floor. Again, seeing if we can get them pretty much in line with the hips. Place the palms of the hands down onto the ground. Fingertips are touching the back or close to touching the back of the heels. Let's take an inhale and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. So let's see if we can find some comfort here. You might want to draw the shoulder blades in towards each other to get a little bit more support. Press the feet into the ground. In this posture, there's a tendency for the knees to come out too far or push in too far, and it can feel a little bit unstable. So seeing if we can find where's comfortable, seeing if the feet are in a good position, and press the hands into the ground, bring the hips up, take an inhale. And as you exhale, roll the spine down along the ground, hug the knees in towards the chest, bring the head towards the knees. So let's bring this into a nice flow. Place the feet back onto the ground, soles of the feet are on the ground, and this time, as we inhale, we're going to lift the hips and at the same time, lift the hands. Exhale, hips come down, hug the knees in towards the chest, head to knees. Let's do 3 more of these. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the hands. Exhale, hips come back down, hug the knees in, head towards the knees. Inhale, flow with your breath. Eyes can be opened or closed. Exhale, hips come back down, hug your knees. 1 more. Nice big breath in, lift the hips. Beautiful for the spine, beautiful for the back. Exhale, hips come down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Keep hugging the knees in towards the chest. Bring the head back down onto the ground, and we'll come into some supine twists. So some twists laying down on our back. Bring the arms out to a T. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're just going to drop the knees over to the left. So you might need to shuffle a little bit to get the knees onto the ground. If the knees don't make it onto the ground, you can pop some cushions or blankets or something on the ground to bring the ground up to the legs. So arms are out to a T. I'm just going to get you to look towards the right hand and see if you can start to bring that right shoulder towards the ground. So you can shuffle a little bit. Take some nice deep breaths, looking towards the right hand. You can close the eyes down to bring a little bit more calm and peacefulness to the pose. Letting your awareness rest on the breath. Take an inhale, let's bring the knees to chest center. Exhale and drop the knees over to the right. So finding some comfort on this side, we might need to shuffle a little bit, see if we can get that left shoulder onto the ground. And gazing towards the left hand, breathing deeply. On the next inhale, let's bring the knees back to chest center. We're going to hug the left knee in towards the chest and extend the right leg out long. So similar to the posture we just did, this should just deepen the stretch a little bit. So take an inhale, and we're going to bring this left leg over to the right. So you should feel a slightly deeper stretch there through the back and through the abdomen. Bring the arms out to a T. We're going to look towards the left hand. So we can have a nice soft gaze, or you can close the eyes down. Take a couple of nice soft breaths. Bringing your awareness to the feeling of the ground beneath you. Take an inhale, let's come to center. Same posture on the other side. Hug the right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg out long. Exhale, let's bring that right leg over to the left. You might need to shuffle a little bit to get that knee onto the ground or close to the ground. Bring the arms out to a T. We're gazing towards the right hand this time. This can be a really beautiful stretch if you've got any tension through the back, through the spine. Really nice to kind of wring the muscles of the back out, release some tension. Breathing deeply. Let's inhale as we come back to center, and we're just going to place the soles of the feet on the ground. So we'll come into one more posture on our back here. This is a reclined pigeon. So we're going to place the ankle, the right ankle, on top of the left knee there. Take an inhale, lift that left foot up and bring the left knee in towards the chest. So two options here. We're going to bring our hands through. So one hand comes underneath that right calf, the other one to the outside of the left leg. You can interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, or if you can go a little bit further, you can interlace the fingers in front of the left shin. Flex both feet just gently. Take an inhale, and as we exhale, gently bring the legs in towards the body. So you should feel quite a deep stretch. I can certainly feel it through my right thigh and through my right hip, so really, really beautiful stretch. Taking some nice deep breaths to relax the shoulders. And then let's bring this one into a twist. So we're actually going to leave the right foot where it is, and we're going to bring the legs over to the right. So deepening this twist through the back again. Arms out to a T. Shuffle a little bit to get that left shoulder onto the ground if you can. So challenging little poses, but just seeing if you can find some comfort in these postures. Taking some nice deep breaths here, enjoying the stretch and the release. Awareness resting in the body, checking in and seeing how your body is feeling today. And then we'll take an inhale, coming back up to center, same posture on the other side. So we're going to pop the left ankle on top of the right knee. Bring the right knee in towards the chest, so we're lifting that right foot up off the ground. Hands come through, and you can either interlace behind the right thigh, or if you can go a little bit further, you can interlace the fingers in front of that right shin. Gently flexing the feet, inhale. Exhale, bring the legs in towards the body, enjoying that stretch. Making sure that we don't go too far, of course. We want to find that nice comfortable edge where we're getting a good stretch and we can feel it, but we're certainly not in any pain. That would be the opposite of what we're trying to achieve. Focusing on the feeling of the breath. Recognizing any sensations in the body. And when you're ready, let's take an inhale. Arms come out to a T. Bring the legs over to the left, leaving that left ankle on top of the right knee to deepen the stretch. Gazing towards the right hand, we can shuffle a little bit to get that right shoulder back onto the ground. Breathing deeply. And when you're ready, inhale. Let's bring the knees to chest center, hug them into the body, bring the head towards the knees. And let's rock to sit up. From here, we'll come to sit in the middle of our yoga mat. And we'll finish today's practice with a really beautiful breathing practice. This is a simple breathing practice. It's excellent for a really nice delivery of oxygen into the body and to upregulate the system a little bit, to sort of energize your body and mind a little. So you can use this breathing practice anytime you like throughout the day. So when you're ready, sitting comfortably. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale halfway. So inhale as if we're filling half the lungs, and then just having a short pause, and then inhaling again and really filling the lungs up, and then just a long, slow exhale. So we'll inhale through the nose, and then you can exhale through the mouth or through the nose. So when you're ready, inhale halfway, pause, inhale again, really fill up, and then exhale. So mouth or nose for the exhale is fine, but we inhale through the nose to filter the air and to warm the air as it's going into the lungs. So let's do another 4 rounds of this. When you're ready, inhale halfway, pause, inhale again, really fill up, and exhale. 3 more, inhale halfway, pause, inhale again, really deep breath in, and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, pause, inhale again, really fill up, and exhale. Last one, let's make it a really good one. Deep inhale halfway, pause, inhale again, and exhale. Just relax and breathing normally now. Spend a moment offering yourself some gratitude for showing up on your mat today. I hope that you feel a little bit more connected to your body and your mind. And I hope that today's short practice has brought some calm, peacefulness and ease to your body and to your mind. Namaste.